there are other quarterbacks on this carousel that has spun some big names into new places, and one really big name, Aaron Rodgers, into the place where he started. We've got Jimmy Garoppolo, Baker Mayfield, Andy Dalton, Cam Newton's out there, Ryan Fitzpatrick, Gardner Minshew's still under contract with the Eagles, but that's a guy who could be retraded. Although, if I'm the Eagles, I kind of like keeping him around.
Yes,
as an insurance policy for a Jalen Hurts injury. But Mayfield is really the next one who's ready to go. We just don't know where he's going to go. I think it's going to be Seattle at the end of the day. We talked about this yesterday.
I'm agreeing with you.
I also, to the extent we are bracing for a surprise, I am continuing, and this is more things I'd like to see than things I think will happen.
Yeah,
no. The Matt Ryan to Indy stuff, that wasn't even pasta and meatballs. That was just, well, what the hell else can happen here? This is the only thing that makes sense. This is the only thing that makes sense at this point. This is just kind of as a fan, as someone who loves a good story, and as someone who it would be pasta and meatballs kicking in for the people in Detroit, saying this is our guy. Baker Mayfield is our guy. Baker Mayfield is exactly what we need. Baker Mayfield has an attitude that none of our quarterbacks have had since Bobby Lane. This is the guy to help infuse this new disposition into our team. Let's go get him. And we got to pay Jared Goff $15 million. That's part of the price we paid for the 2 first-round picks and the third-round pick that we got. So I continue to be fascinated by what, to me, if I was a Lions fan, I'd be screaming, go get Baker Mayfield. And if I was in any way connected with the Lions, I would be pounding on the table, we have to go get Baker Mayfield. And I really hope they do it, just because I think it would be an awesome development.
I hear you. He fits the mold of their team, to your point, the attitude they're trying to portray there. I like your Seattle thought. I do. That's the one that I look at, too, that to me is the one that I guess I'd go, I don't have any knowledge, but I don't know, my pasta and meatballs, whatever, or my potatoes and steak, whatever, in my belly make me think that can happen.
It's your weed and Doritos.
Yeah, right. My weed brownies. But either way, they fit that mold of Baker Mayfield too. Just a little bit of edginess. It's them against the world. We're going to show everybody we can do this without Russell Wilson. Baker Mayfield. He's going to have to be humbled by this a little bit here now. The thought of I'm going to go somewhere and get a new contract. That's done now. I mean, that's for sure done. This is now you're going to go somewhere and you're going to have to prove yourself. And you're going to get your fifth-year option. You're going to make good money, but you're going to have to prove yourself and play good football to get a long-term contract with somebody else and be a starting quarterback or whoever you end up signing with. And that's where I look at Seattle, and I could see that being a possibility, even though they're pretty steadfast on claiming that they think Drew Lock is a guy that they can roll with.
I have to go here. If you remember the Baker Mayfield commercial, I think it's progressive because he's sitting in the stadium, and that would be the only one that he was sitting in the stadium for, where he's talking to Bernie Kosar.
Yeah, right.
And near the end, and I know it's scripted, but he's kind of an ass to Bernie Kosar, like kind of disrespectful, like, oh yeah, I was,
when I was 3,
I was in diapers back when you played, or I wasn't even alive. I don't even think he was alive when Bernie Kosar played, but there was kind of that punky edge to him. And I say that because he's got to be pissed off that a guy 10 years older than him, who really was playing when Baker Mayfield was a kid, right? When Baker Mayfield, let's do the math, 14 years ago, he was 12. He was a rookie when Baker Mayfield was 12. He's got to be pissed that the Colts made the beeline for Matt Ryan when Mayfield makes it known to the world that's the team he wants to play for.
No doubt.
He's got to be beside himself right now. So maybe the fact that the Colts traded for Matt Ryan, who's 10 years older than Baker Mayfield, is the thing that humbles Baker Mayfield.
I would think it's a start for sure, because it is not, it's not his finest moment or finest hour as far as how that looks. Publicly putting out there, they want to go to the Colts, yes. And the Colts go, okay, great, but we were going to go with Matt Ryan. That's not the greatest look in the world. But I think we discussed it. It's Baker Mayfield, the play. You're not sure what you're going to get. Baker Mayfield, the person. not sure exactly what you're going to get. And the Colts, they just dealt with a situation like that. So they couldn't do round 2 of it. And then really, those are the kind of things that get you fired. I mean, even if you do have a good year and you don't get in the playoffs, that's where it gets the fan base behind you and go, well, what idiot Carson Wentz, they did that. What a bunch of idiots they are. And then they did it again with Baker Mayfield. I mean, they really are dumb.
Oh,
they
it's not just the fan base.
Right.
It's not the fan base. It's the guy who likes to shoot videos standing outside of his private jet. That's the guy they had to worry about this year. They screw this up, they're all gone.
No doubt. You're exactly right. You're exactly right. Because he obviously wasn't happy with the last guy that was there in Wentz anyways. I mean, from all accounts, it seems like he was the unhappiest and the reason he's not there anymore. Carson Wentz had to have a meeting with him just to be like, hey, dude, why do you not like me so much? So, yeah, they couldn't mess with the Baker Mayfield situation. That would be scary and kind of like career suicide if it didn't go well.
Baker Mayfield, by the way, was 13 when Matt Ryan started his career. So the punk in Baker Mayfield was really starting to blossom back in 2008, and I still think he's a lovable punk, but 13 years old, Matt Ryan joins the NFL. Again, all the more reason for Baker Mayfield to say, what the F, after Matt Ryan is the guy that the Colts get instead of Baker Mayfield.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.